Hey there, how are you doing this holiday season? If you're a maker, creator, there's a lot of stuff that can come up like anxiety, procrastination, people pleasing, perfectionism with all that stuff you want to make for the holidays, all that cooking, all that crafting, all that wrapping, etc. I'm Christine of Heart, Soul, and Monkeys, and I share strategies, tools, and tricks to melt the inner forces of sabotage that make it hard for you to show up with your heart. That's okay, right? So today we're going to look at 3 archetypes that can make your holidays merry or miserable. So you've heard of archetypes, right? They're ancient characters or images that are used across all cultures, like the hero, the rebel, the magician. And we use them in everything from music to comedy to films to your writing to give powerful universal themes to our work, right? But have you ever considered the archetypes inside of you? What makes you tick? What motivates you? What energies make it hard to show up? Archetypes all have good and bad sides. So today we'll look at 3 archetypes that can mess with your holidays. Number 1 monkey is the frazzled elf. Drives you to make more, do more, more, more. It's not enough. It's never enough. It's never enough. Up, it's never enough. Never enough. Never enough. Enough. Better do more. Gotta do better. Gotta do more, more, more. This little monkey drives you crazy with their unease that runs this feeling of it's not enough. And if you're going overboard, going cray-cray, doing too much, check it out, because the good side of this might be to understand that you are lovable just as you are, and that maybe you don't have to work so hard to prove it. In fact, people around you might be happier if you're not so anxious doing. So listen to that little monkey and say, I hear you, but I think this is enough. Yeah. Monkey number 2 right here is the Holiday Maestro monkey. This one wraps everything perfectly, and there is not one little piece of tape hanging off, and there's no bunch over here on the package. And that charcuterie board, you know it's perfect in every way. It's got all the right stuff, all the right ingredients. You just know it's gonna be perfect. And yes, you may get a lot of pleasure out of this, making things excellent. That would be the good side. What is the not so good side? If you're like me, it'll be like, oh, my shoulders are scrunched. I'm like redoing stuff, taking it apart. It's like, is it good enough? What about 80% good enough? Let's try it. Yes, make friends with that little monkey and move on. Number 3 of our monkeys is the procrastinator. You could call it the last minute miracle monkey. So this one is like, I don't have to think about Christmas until, the week after Thanksgiving, right? And then I'll be like, what do I want to make? Oh yeah, I want to make something out of clay, and I got to fire it, and I got to da-da-da. Oh yeah, you're putting it off till the very last minute. I can relate. Some of us thrive on that drive of a deadline, right? Like, in fact, I'm not going to cough up the energy for it until I have to. But there might be a way to bring a little more balance to things. What do you think? Is it possible? So now that you've met your holiday monkey archetypes, what are you going to do when they show up? Just notice and feel that in your body and go, oh yeah, there's my inner procrastinator. Don't try to change it right away, but just be generous and kind with them and say, I feel you. Okay, you got this. Mwah. I want your holidays to be merry. So let's let our monkeys relax. Don't let them drive the car. You got this. You got this. You really, really got this. You got this. Through the holiday, it's gonna be all right. And yeah, you got this. You got this. You really, 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 yeah, you can bring that good energy that you really feel. You can bring that sense of joy. You can melt these wacky, worried energy into something positivity. You can melt it. You got this.